Who got y'all this
It's
year?
the Cameron Center, Poplarville, man.
Hey, them boys is
If
tough.
we had to beat them, we'd have won state championship.
Hey,
Cause when nobody else gonna come close to us. Well, we should have beat him. You know what happened?
what's that?
We went to
They said that
Mississippi Youth Football Yearend meeting at the Cameron Center in Laurel, Mississippi.
what's going on?
All right. Clifton. So everybody get around and meet Clifton. These guys, they'll do their best to kill you on Saturday, but they'll do whatever they can do for you on Friday. So, and you're in a good location actually. You got a lot of people right in your area. So, actually,
Hey, Clifton, what's your last name?
Matt,
M-A-P-P? Okay.
y'all have to excuse me. I feel like my head's gonna blow off. I think it's this yellow junk that's on the call.
That's what it is.
But, you know, I appreciate everybody coming. I know it's baseball season and you guys do that in a mess too. I don't know why. I do appreciate you coming. Obviously, we don't have a quorum. But basically, we want to close out last year. We want to address any issues we got. And plus, I want to announce some changes. Hey. And if you can't get here on time, just try to get here. and some things that I'm kind of excited about that we're going to do this year. We actually started investigating some of this stuff, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. Johnny, we sent him all over the country to a couple of meetings. Tony went with one to help gather some information. Then I met with the representative from this area. Brother Willie has been involved with these people for many years. Probably the longest term. And there was a whole lot of, I know I personally had there was a lot of confusion involved. And I got a lot of things straightened out by sitting down and talking to the guy. And this is USA Football. Let me tell you what USA Football is. USA Football is sponsored by the NFL. They have a lot of good programs. They have a lot of programs that really don't mean a lot to us. But we're going to pick the good out, and you know the stuff that don't really pertain to us, we'll let alone. One of their programs is a coach's certification program that we'll use this year. Which is varying away from a tradition of 40 years, Lester? Yeah. Of doing the National Youth Sports Coaches Association certification. This certification will only cost $5 for each of your coaches. They have to do it online. So if you have coaches maybe that don't have a computer, some of you guys as presidents may have to bring them in to help get them certified. Lester, Johnny, Tony, Dwayne will all be set up where they can monitor and we know that our coaches have been through certification. Now, the second part of the certification is the liability insurance that comes along with it. Now, me personally, I wouldn't even consider going out on the field with these little brats without that insurance. The insurance is an additional $10. But we're still well below what we've been given. I looked at the certification course. Actually, I went through it. It's real similar to what we already do, except for they'll do it at home. So a benefit to us, I think, is A, it's a little cheaper. And you get some other benefits along with it. But B, the big benefit to us is we're very limited in the time that we can actually get all of our coaches and everything together. It's a hard deal to get almost 400 coaches at one place at one time. And every year we've been doing that and using the whole 3 or 4 hours to go through that coach's certification. We'll continue to get these coaches together, just like we've been doing. We'll still have the cookout, we'll still eat. The difference is, we're going to use that time to go over with all the new coaches and all the old coaches, the actual rules that we use. Something that we sorely need to do, and we've never actually had the time to do it. Now, as I'm talking, if any of you guys have this league, this association don't belong to me. I'm honored that you guys have allowed me to run it, but it doesn't belong to me, it belongs to you guys. So, as I'm talking, if there's something you know or something that you have an idea on, don't hesitate to speak up, because you're on the same portion of this as I do, you know? And we should all take ownership, and we should all be proud of what we've built here over the years.
Tom,
Yes, sir.
yeah, I want to ask a question about that on that coaching certification. One of the things USA football is big on is background checks on coaches when they get certified.
That is,
They include that in the package?
no, that's something that you can, as a president, since you'll be a member, you can have that done on your coaches.
Okay.
Yeah. No, is it automatic? It's not, and it's an extra fee, and I'm not sure what that fee is.
Okay.
But I know he told me they were just now really getting into being able to provide that service for us if we thought we needed it.
Okay.
And you know, things evolve. I can tell you, 20 years ago at Summerall, when we had a coach, everybody there went to school with everybody there and had known them all their life. But like at Summerall now, man, we have had tons of people move in. I walk out at football practice. Like I said, I used to walk out there and I knew every kid that was out there, their mama, their daddy, and most of their aunts and uncles. Now, 3/4 of the people I've never seen before. So, we probably are, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are in the same boat. So, you know, when you get in those positions, then it starts becoming more relevant to be able to have the ability to do that, and USA Football will give us that ability. I'm thinking that the guy told me $15. Does that sound right?
They were either, if I can remember the last meeting I went to, they were between $10 and $20 according to what you wanted. I think most of the leagues that were involved was doing a background check for most leagues either require either a 1-year or a 2-year background check. And I think the coaches were paying for it, it was like $15, $20.
Yeah, that's what he told me too. They had it set up. If you had a coach that you required a background check for, he could go on there, and then they made him pay for the background check. So, yes, sir.
Actually went through that certification last year. It's not like you're going to get on the computer and look at a film. You actually got to go through classes and take a test for each part of that certification. They give you a certificate of completion and everything that comes along with it. They also give you a website where you can track all your players and all your coaches, all on one website, and you actually pay for the certification.
Absolutely. Now, the other good part about it is, and Mississippi Youth Football is going to pay for all the presidents, your memberships will be paid. Either your membership or whoever you assign to be your safety guy's membership. But one person out of each league will come to a meeting, and we'll set this meeting up, and we'll have USA Football will send in some experts, and those guys will do training on safety and concussion awareness. They'll train them how to properly fit the kids, and believe it or not, that's something we need, because I see kids all the time, their old helmets are flopping around. That's pretty dangerous. And they will train them in heads-up tackle. And the way the program is supposed to work, they're your safety guy for your league. They are supposed to go back and then meet with the coaches in your league and transfer that knowledge to those guys. And also, they will be qualified then to actually have a meeting with parents and players at your option. That's something you'd like to do. And discuss some of the things that they learned, some of the things to look out for, that kind of stuff. But like I said, we're going to pay for each of the presidents. So you guys will have your membership automatic.
Tom, in line with that, because we've been dealing with USA football for so long, what we do is they may make presentations. Scott Hallenbeck is the president, used to play in the NFL. They got heads-up tackling. They put it on the video. They allow you to download it to your website. Then we have our kids to go to our website and show them the proper techniques.
Right. But now, since we're committing to 60-plus leagues, they're going to come and they're going to train the one person.
Okay.
And then you'll still be able to download it to your website.
Right.
Yes, he passes that training, or you, as
Okay.
president, pass that training on. So that was kind of an agreement we had with him, that they would send 2 people down and they're going to pay for everything and do it.
Yeah, they do it.
Another thing, Brother Willie has been involved for many, many years. Johnny is, I think this will be his 3rd or 4th year, but I swear it's him. But they also have a program to help buy equipment. And it's a grant program. It's not money that has to be paid back. The guy told me that 95% of everybody that applies gets the $1,000. You know, Brother Willie told me he can't remember if he ever didn't get it one year or not. Johnny says he's got it every time he has applied for it. I'm pretty sure all of us can use that. Another program these people have is, what do they call it in the football program? The football field program?
Grassroots.
Grassroots football. And I know some of you guys may have thought about it in the past. I know we at Summerall, we built a field. If the high school makes us real mad, we can go play on our own field. And I know Lumberton has their own field. Several other people, Pell has their own field. Several people do. And several of you have just said, you know, I'd like to get one day to the point where we can build it. My understanding, and I don't want nobody to quote me on this because I haven't done any in-depth research on it, but my understanding is you apply and they can match you dollar for dollar. Is that right, John?
Close to, but to back up a little bit, the first thing you have to do as a league is be 501c3, which is a non-profit organization. You have to be 501c3 before you can even apply for their grants.
For the grant?
For their grants.
Scott told us you could apply for the grant if you was a community league playing for Mississippi Youth Football.
501c3.
You said it right there. 501c3.
Well,
I know the first year I applied,
hand signals after the huddle, that's just like talking. Now to me, that shouldn't be something we have to deal with. The referee should deal with that. You know, if your coach is over there after the huddle and he's pointing to Johnny and the whole defense is turned around looking at the coach and he's telling him where to go, whether he's opening his mouth or not, he's communicating after the huddle. And that's a no-no. So we'll go over that more in our regular rules committee, but like I said, come up today and kind of rung a bell because I'd had 2 or 3 calls on the same thing during the year last year. So, if you have a no-huddle offense, what's the rule?
Rule says you have a offense, you can talk to your players until the center, until the quarterback sets the line. You set the line, you have to